Good evening. So in last session we have seen that how can we create a folder, how can we automate it by running the script. Our folder is ready, automation runs it. The moment I run another script, it will be clearing out all the folder which you have created. Now let's move forward for some practical advanced topics. Okay. Obviously that we are not creating these only the folders, like we automation test trial and learn. We create a folder based on the requirement. Maybe your manager is asking you to create a 10 folder in your desktop, and 10 employees are there, and create a production folder in your desktop, and the trial folder in their C drive, things like that. So you can create a script and keep it ready, and you can run on their missions. Okay. I want you to pay attention, guys. Why I'm saying this. I'm starting from the basic so that you understand the background or the fundamental how things works in a real world scenario. uh, if I explain the real world scenario, it's quite complicated. You may be overlapped with that, but still I don't want to do go with the high end topics. If you ask me where I'm heading towards creation of folder in thousand computers, creation of folders in lakhs of computers. Okay, remember, we are not going to create it on a one mission, and the whole idea is to we are focusing on into the larger audience. So if I'm creating a folder in a three folder in my mission, obviously it is I'll not go with the script. I'll write it, I'll do it manually, right? But that's not an idea here. So the you need to have an interest that how automation works and how things can be done in a different way. Of course, this creating a script and creating a folder, and creating a script and deleting a folder, it is time consuming. Trust me, at least at the time of testing, you will be testing each time and whether my folder is created, this folder is created, this is not created, why it is created and why it's not created, and lot more complicated things. So as of now, I don't want to go with that. I'm keeping things simple, and double click, create it, double click, delete it, right? Fine. So I'm moving this here, and I already created a couple of scripts for you so that things will be easy. Otherwise it will be time consuming. So so that I can immediately finish this. So to create a folder, I have option 1. Okay, so I want to create a 10 folder. How can I do that? Writing in this command? Obviously no. Right click new? No. By simply running it. Okay, let me run this. 10 folders are created: folder 1, folder 2, folder 3, folder 4, folder 9, folder 10. Let me delete this. All 10 folders are deleted, right? Let me open, let me edit. You can see MD, folder 1, folder 2, folder 3, folder 9, folder 10. I can write up to any number of folder which I want. This is the sweetness of the program. Okay, again, if you see here, it is remove directory. If you see here, it is create. Let me keep it on the left hand side. Let me not go with this. This is to create 10 folder. This is to delete 10 folder. If I want to add, I can add more. Let's say emdpcxlab.com, and here also I need to add rdpcxlab.com. Okay, let me save both. Save, save, close, let me delete. Okay, let me create. Along with the 10 folder, this is also created. Now along with the 10 folder, this is also deleted, right? This is how simple is. Okay, is there any other way to execute this program, or is there any other way to automate this rather writing it so lengthy things? Let me remove this. That is not an intention for this topic, at least. Okay, so is it necessary to say that RD folder 11 or MD folder 11, right? Things like this? No, not necessarily. Okay, let me just go back. Option 2, you can see that same. Let me keep it here only. These are the option 1. Let me save, let it be saved only. So option 1, 10 folder created. Option 2, 10 folder deleted, right? It's working. Now let me edit this and show you the sweetness of programming as this. If you see here, okay, it is equivalent to this, and this is equivalent to this. This is option 1, this is option 2. So remember guys, you can have many options. For example, I may be using this, or I might use this as well based on my knowledge. But what is required here? I want you guys to understand this, how things works, and then I need you to move forward to this, right? It is single line command. I've written it. Okay. If I go end, it is 42 character. So this is, it is a multiple line command. Okay. Here, let's say if I want to do it 100, then I'll simply say 100. I'll say 100. I'll save this. I'll save this as well. So now here if I want to go on 100 folder, I'll have to say MD folder, folder 11, folder 12, folder 13, folder 15, up to 100, right? But let's see suite of this. Let me, it's already saved. Let me delete this. Okay, let me create 1, 2, 3, double click. See, all our 100 folders are created in a one shot, right? Just with only 43 characters. Now double click, all 100 folders were deleted, just only with 49 characters. This is how sweetness of programming. uh, don't worry guys, uh, you folks might have coming from many background, like you must have done engineering or btech, mtech, or maybe masters in your program. I'm not going to do that kind of programming here. My intention is to make you learn so that you guys can understand how things works in the corporate world, and if you go for a company, how things are developed. You may be thinking that there are a lot of administrators are doing this job. No, no folks, because let me tell you, based on my experience, I worked on a many big team. Hardly hardly you will get one engineer who think of an automation and execute it, because you can do this, time consuming, no use. You can go with this, again, time consuming in learning this, what is for, what is l, what is n, what is in, what is 1 comma 1 comma 100. You 100, maybe you guys are already guessing it. Number of folders, you are correct. Let's say if I 3, then just if I try 3 here. Now let me save this, run. Only 3 folders were created, only 3 folders were deleted, right? And do what you need to do, md make directory folder and this end. So if you learn this, you are writing a code may be shorter. Again, don't get things complicated. If you are someone able to achieve 11 folder creation by writing this code, that's totally fine. Nobody can say that you did the wrong things. No, you are not wrong in it. You are correct. Okay, fine. So this is how automation works. Uh, which This is how automation works. Not good. Okay. Next, continue with the more realistic options we are having. You can see this folder. It is having 36 files, and some are with the MP4, some are with exe, some are CSV, some are builds are there, PDF, texts are there, JPG, and many things are kept in this, and it's completely messed up with all. So what I can do to automate things here. Okay, to open my demo folder. Okay, these are the files. Option 1, I'm simply copying this and pasting it here. Okay, my if I want to do it manually, what I'll do, I'll select it, create a folder and move it, right? No, we are not going to do that. Segregation option 1, let me run. Everything is organized in a just double clicking this file. Right click, CSVs are moved, exes are moved, JPG files are moved, MP4 files are moved, PDFs moved, text files are moved. Okay, I'm again. Let me reverse it. Double click. Everything is moved out. Also, created folders are deleted. Okay. Now, this is option 1. I have option 2. Let me copy this. Okay. Again, same task. So, option 2, I'm running it. Everything is organized. Option 2, I'm running it back. Everything comes back. Fine. Now I have option 3. Okay, let me delete this. Running it. Okay, sorry, I'm not running this. Everything is back. Option 3, everything inside this. Okay, okay, but one mistake I did. I need to move this. In this code. Okay, here MP4 is there, but I think in this code MP4 is not there. I mentioned MP3. Okay, nowadays nobody is using MP3, and that's why nobody knows. So this is how you need to troubleshoot. Let's say if something messed up with your code, you need to find out what is wrong. Now let me run it. Everything back inside the file folder, and going back, everything back again. My folders are deleted. Fine. Okay, overwrite it. This is how uh, automation works. So option 1, copy. I want to show you that option 2 copy. Okay, option 1, let me edit. This is option 1. Option 2, let me edit. Okay, option 3, let me edit. Okay, you can see this. Option 1 is a manually, if I want to do anything more, what I have to do is md uh, what format I'll be having it, jpeg. Okay, and here also I'll have to continue again, move star dot jpeg to jpeg, right? This is the complete manual method. But if you ask me here, I made these changes to add it to the jpeg. If I want to make this change here, I'll simply give add jpeg here, done. Again in this I'll add jpeg, done. Okay, so this is how the coding works. uh, Finally we have moved from this level of coding to this level code and this level. Don't worry, you will be seeing all this at echo off and this two double line and sometimes exit as well. For example, there is one format you need to remember. At the beginning of every batch code we say at echo off, and at the end we say exit. Okay, in between we say that we should give some comments, right? I'll say this code is to create folders, and here I'll say as this. Okay, this code is to move folders. All right, so I'll save it. File segregation option 1, file segregation option 1. Let me come back. File segregation option 1, create. Let me run. So you want to see this again. I've added this attic off. Let me run. It's created. Fine. So for the moment you can ignore this, this and this, but future you will be using this a lot. Okay, this is just a command I'm giving them what is this code is doing, and this is a comment I'm giving what is this code is, what this code is doing. Also you can say that want to give a comment, so saying that this program is created to set segregation of the files in a folder. Also you can say that this program is created by PCX Lab, and this program created on so and so date, and I can save it. It still works. Double again this, it works on the same way. Now see, it is added jpg folder also, but there is no jpeg file, that's why it's not adding in anything inside. So it's adding jpg, it's adding mp4, everything. Okay, so this is the background and uh, fundamentals, I would say, of the programming, where things works, how we need to write a automation to this. I need you guys to practice all this yourself by writing this code. Maybe you can pause the screen and you can write this code, pause the screen and write this code and try it out yourself. Fine. So thank you.